Like this, one very prominent APC leader, Babache Lawan, I don't come and I don't warn Nigerians against voting APC for 2023 election. So, he don't give this 10 warning this morning. So, I go like make every one of the just borrow me like 8 minutes of your time. You can now listen to waiting this man talk. This man's way they told this man, not be saying another party now the same party, APC way they so. Now he come and don't say, make Nigerians not vote APC for next year election. No, he give he reasons why he make this statement. So I like make you when you were out there, as you watch the video, make sure say this video go viral. Just they click share, they share this video, make everybody say even inside the APC safe. There are some of their leaders not in support of this Emiloko movement. Oh yeah, now, when I watch the video.
First of all, we have stated the problem and that our opposition to the Muslim ticket, because we think that it is a grand plan to introduce religion into the politics of Nigeria because of some of our ambitious, self-serving leaders, politicians. If you look at it as it were, Nigeria, in the north, we are now having all manner of crisis. Insurgency, tribal conflicts all over the country. In my state, 2 years back, there was a full-fledged war between nomadic Fulanis and settled citizens of the communities. Thanks to God, this has been overcome. In Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, Katsina, there's a full-blown war between the Fulani nomads and the Hausa farmers. It's a full-blown war. Now, as it were, the North is involved in all manner of crises, all manner of civil wars. And we think that the introduction of a Muslim ticket or a self-fed ticket by APC is a wicked plan to further create divisions within the North. We've tried as leaders of the society to try to live as brothers and sisters, but out of the blues, this demonic proposition just came up, unincited, unnecessary, but there it is. And for all lovers of unity in this country, for all lovers of unity in the North in particular, where we are most affected, this ticket must never succeed. And we must make sure we defeat it in such a resounding manner that nobody in his right senses will ever think about it again, at least in the near future of our political journey in Nigeria. So we are set on it. We are determined to kill it. Our people are mobilized, and people are ready for the election day.
Very well said. Well,
so that's where we are.
Thank you so much. Well, you and Yakubu Dogara definitely see eye to eye regarding this Muslim ticket. And he has said that Christians should not waste their votes in 2023 by, voting for that Muslim ticket. I'm wondering if, for the Christians who might actually be leaning towards the APC, do you think it would be a waste of their votes as Dogara, interpreted?
We've discussed this. It's not Dogara and I alone that are involved in this. Indeed, we are leaders of a group of about 40 leading Christian politicians in the North. We started work on this years back when we suspected there were a Muslim from the South to emerge as the candidate for any of the political parties. There will be the risk of what is happening, what has happened will happen. Now, there are two issues here. First and foremost, we are politicians. And the job of a politician is to win election and form government. Now, second, when we look at this ticket as designed principally to exclude Northern Christians from governance, it will not be wise for us to therefore go ahead and hang ourselves and exclude ourselves from the incoming government. So while we plan that the self-fed ticket of APC should fail, we also believe that we should align with one of the leading political parties that have the chances of winning so that we do not throw the baby with the bathwater, as the saying goes. So our plan is, and our strategy is, we will not just waste our votes just because we want to protest against a same-sex ticket of APC. No. We'd like to partner with another group that is more sensible of the Nigerian situation, that have realized that Nigeria needs harmony, needs unity, needs peace. So if we decide to go and support one of such groups and our votes are wasted, that is, they don't deliver on a victory in an election, or in a manner that our votes tended to enhance the chances of APC winning this ticket, it will be a waste. It's a wasted vote. Now, this for us politicians. We do have among the Christians leading opinion molders in the society, like our clergy, who think that it's just important to kill the ticket and that's it. And that's where the concept of wasting our vote comes in. Fortunately, based on our enlightenment, our meetings, our explanations to all shades of the Christian community in Nigeria, they've come to realize that wasting votes is not a very brilliant idea at all. So I think that's Dogara is coming from that position. When they say we are going to waste our votes, we don't want to waste our votes. Why vote at all if you want it wasted? It will not count to anything. So we urge our people to be discerning. We are working on the plans and strategies, and when we are through with it, we'll communicate where we are going and where we want to settle. So we don't want to waste any vote at all. Those votes must count, and they will count towards assisting one of the most moderate presidential candidates to win the election. That's it.
So since you will not be wasting your votes, and in the past you have said that the North will always vote for one of their sons, is it safe for us to say that the Forum of Northern Christian Leaders will be endorsing Alhaji Atiku Abubakar in the next election?
Now, my sister, this brings us to the core of the matter. We are Northerners. Dogara is from Bauchi, Central North. I am from Adamawa, the extreme end of Adamawa, top northeast of Adamawa. I am from there. So we are Northerners. We have no other place to go except our place of origin, our places of birth. So you cannot run away from the fact that we are Northerners. And what happens, what affects the North in general also affects us and our people. Now, but that's where the problem is. The problem has always been when it is time for election like this, they come to us as, oh, we are Northerners, we should vote together, we should vote for our brothers. We cast our votes along with our Northern brothers. And what happens? When the dining starts, they shove us out and we see them through the window eating buffet on the dining table. And this is what has informed some of this, our position, that this time around, we are not going to go along with anybody that does not understand that we have a right to enjoy the perks of democracy. We are not going to go along with anybody, be him Fulani man, Hausa man, Kilba, Basaye, Igbo, Yoruba, that doesn't understand that there's a distinct entity of people that are called Northern Christians, or in another sense, smaller tribes in the North. So we are no more going to be, we will not allow ourselves to be deceived into saying, hey, Northerners, we are Northerners, let's vote together. Then when we are through, they push us into the dustbin. We are not ready for it. We thank God that we've realized that we've woken up to this reality and our people have seen it and they are mobilized to do it. I just released one statistic in one of my speeches in which I said there are about 28 federal universities in the North, including military and other non-civilian institutions. Of those 28, there are only 5 vice-chancellors that are of Christian origin. The polytechnics are almost the same statistics. Colleges of education, almost the same. Everywhere you go is Professor Alhaji this, is Muhammad Abubakar this. There's nowhere you see John Jato or something like that. If you go to the medical schools, it's all the same thing. To the extent that we Northern Christians are finding it very difficult to get admission into universities to read good courses. Only those of us that are city dwellers, and God has blessed with some resources, are able to send our children now to medical schools, private medical schools. So why is the northernness? If a Christian can never in his wildest imagination expect to be a vice chancellor of Usman Dan Fodio University, or Bayero University, or University of Maiduguri, or University of Abuja, or Tafawa Balewa University, or University of Ilorin. None. We are not. No northerner, no northern Christian, no matter his qualifications, will ever, in his wildest imagination, expect to head these institutions. So where are we? So no more northernness in this matter. Let them put it on the ground. Let us see. The dog says that if they told the dog that there was a party in this house yesterday, and he said he has not seen it because there was no bone on the ground. Let's see the bone. Then we'll know we are northerners.